All right, so let's see what we got. Oh yeah, there it is. All right, so let's test this out here. Oops, right on the camera too. Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for tuning back in. So today I want to do a little repair job to this Arrma Kraton back here. If you saw the last video where I did some bashing with this, it took a beating and in the end it really wasn't working too well. Definitely something with the diffs. Something sounds a little off. Sounding a little crunchy, I don't know. Sounds like a diff. Mine's jacked. Yours. Mine's toast. So I'm going to check it over today, see what I can get into and if I can fix this. And I'm going to start with the rear diff. So come along as I fix it up and we'll see if that does the trick. All right, so I've got the diff out here. Just wipe it off. And first thing I want to examine is the outer gears just to see if those are chipped, because a lot of times that is what the problem actually is. Those actually look pretty good. They're a little gunked up, but that's just the grease. However, when I spin this, there is a binding feeling there. Yeah, it kind of locks up when I'm, so I spun it pretty good until that point. So that's a good indication that there's something going on with this rear diff, which honestly guys would be a blessing. Rear diff is pretty simple to get at, and it's the first one that I picked, so that would be nice to have the first one be the problem, assuming there's not more than one. We'll take these out and see what's inside. These limited slip diffs do tend to have a little higher failure rate, and that's because there's more parts involved, kind of more complicated because it's limited slip and there's these discs in there, but those have a tendency to bend and cause more problems than the regular older style diffs. And that comes in the V6. It also comes in the new EXB and the old EXB. All right, so let's see what we got. So first we'll check this one. That one looks good. It's looking like a problem in here because I'm spinning this and these aren't even spinning. I would guess the pin is broken, but let's see what we got. So first checking these guys. These look relatively intact as far as I can tell. No chipped teeth or anything obviously broken. Now what I think is happening is underneath this gear that there's a little pin that's probably broken. But first let's check the gear. There's also some parts underneath this gear that often break. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, I'll clean this up and you'll be able to see what I mean. This is the second or third time this has happened. All right, so looking a little closer, these are called planetary gears. This is the one on the right that was chewed up, and as you can see, these center pieces are missing. We can compare that with a brand new one here, and you can see how different that looks. So quite a bit was chewed up off of this. You can't really tell by looking at the front because these splines on the gears are perfectly fine. It's not until the back that you notice the difference. So I'm going to clean this up, put it all together, and let's put it back in the rig and see if just that rear diff is the problem. A lot of times, guys, that is the problem, so I often recommend starting with the rear diff, although in some cases more than one diff can be blown, and that's more of a pain to fix. So fingers crossed that it's just the rear. Now let's see what the pin looks like. Oh yeah, I'm pretty, oh, this is in pieces. Okay, there's a part of the pin, and that is not a good sign. You should not be able to take it out like that. So we've got a shattered pin, and we've also got pieces of that missing. Kind of like doing surgery here. All right, so I popped out this drive cup. So there you have it. That was the problem. And hopefully, once I get rid of all these metal pieces in here, clean this up, replace the broken parts, and put it back together, I will be able to see that this all works. Okay, and here we go. A much better diff. Nice and smooth when you turn it, and it's all greased up. I think I'll take a little grease out of this and put her back in. This is a TREAL bulkhead, by the way, if anyone's wondering. I love the way they make them in this stainless steel color. It just looks pretty sharp. So if you're interested, I'll put a link in the description. They're really cost effective and sturdy bulkheads, I've noticed. Put these in nice and slow if you do it with a power tool. Going with the same brand, we've also got a TREAL rear suspension mount. I've got those in the front as well. These work very nicely also. All right. So it's going to be impossible to tell if these are fully functioning as they should be until I put in a battery and go try it out. It's freezing cold outside, but we'll give it a shot and hopefully that did the trick. All right. So let's test this out here. Fingers crossed that it sounds good. Yes, sounding good so far. And one of the only ways to truly test it out is to jump, because when you jump, it kind of compresses things and you can tell if it's clicking. So far, so good. Yep, that's good. So one of the rare lucky occasions that the first time was a charm on that diff. Oops. Right on the camera too. Oh no. What? Lost power. Oh no. All right. All right. So we'll just do a little bit more for fun. I'd say it's running pretty good. Oh, barely could pull that off. Oh, that was an accident. But that makes me wonder about this. Oh my God. You gotta get one good one in. Jeez. All right, enough of that nonsense. Point is, it worked. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Stay tuned for the next one when I don't know what I'll be doing, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. Take it easy.